Well, tonight didn't go quite as I planned, and I had the evening all booked out for the Corey Feldman movie, and yeah, I'm gonna have to tell you what happened. Hang in there, and I'll be back in just a minute. Hey everybody, this is Deb with Truthification Chronicles, and yeah, tonight was the Corey Feldman movie, but it didn't quite play out the way it was supposed to. But before we get to that, I just want to give you a little bit of a smile here. This is a tweet that I found. Breaking: Biden has massive rally. Just kidding. Wait for it. Joe Biden cannot even fill up a high school gym. Oh, Dementia Joe, what are we going to do with you? And so, watch this. I'm just going to play it. You won't be able to hear the sound, but I'll just play it. And watch as I pull the camera back. Look at this. Is that pitiful or what? Oh, I tell you, folks, it made me laugh so much when I saw it. 'Cause there's nobody there. Oh my goodness. Compare that to Trump's rallies, and there's just no comparison. So anyway, I wanted to give you a little laugh before we get into the more serious stuff. Well, I've been talking about this particular movie that was going to happen, the story of the two Coreys, the truth about it. And it was hyped quite a bit. And the deal was that Corey Feldman put his own money into this because he wanted to make sure the story got out there. And he couldn't find anybody else in Hollywood that would produce it. So he did it himself out of his own pocket. So he charged admission to go see this, and it was supposed to happen tonight. It was $20 to get a ticket, and then all you had to do was go in here. It was supposed to start at 8 p.m. Pacific time, which was 11 p.m. my time, which means it's like really late, actually very early on Tuesday morning for me right now. And that's why this is going to be as short as it is. But anyway, I wanted to tell you about that. It was supposed to take place. Well, it didn't go off like it was supposed to. And he did. He said if he got enough money off of this one that he was going to make another showing. Well, in case you don't know, if you're doing a big production like this, a big live stream, there's like a massive cost for the bandwidth that you have to pay. So it's big bucks. When you're talking millions of people, it could be quite a bit. And this is worldwide. I mean, there were people from all over the world that wanted to watch this. And so all you were supposed to do theoretically is when it came time, you just click the login to watch, or there's a login up here. You could click on that, and it was supposed to take you to a login page. Yeah, that didn't work. So the first one, I mean, a lot of time it was just this blank page. The first time I got in, it said there was a 403 error. And then after that, it was just a black screen where it just spun its wheels. And then finally, I did get to a page where it allowed me to log in. Well, it said either buy a ticket or log in, and so I clicked the log in, and it took me forever. It was probably more than 5 minutes before it got to the login page. So then I put the login information in, and then it came back, and it just was, it never did get me in there. But then I got to see this screen, which I didn't take a screenshot of, but this person did. It says, please be patient. The hackers are trying to prevent the stream from airing. The program will begin momentarily. We appreciate your patience and support. Now, supposedly there were people at a live screening of it. And as I understand it, the screening, what was going on the screen for them to watch, was the same as the stream. So when the stream wouldn't work, it didn't necessarily work for them, but it did to a point where they could watch part of it. I don't know. It was really strange. And I found one place on Twitter where one person was live streaming it, like taking a shot of their computer screen. So it wasn't good quality video, of course, but it only lasted for about 17 minutes. I thought it was really odd that it was 17 minutes. And then it stopped, and I tried to go to that person's page, and it said, not found, and yet I could still watch the video from the other person's page. I don't know. And that part of it was just kind of setting everything up. It talked about Corey Hames's death and the 911 call and everything that his mom made. And so it was kind of just setting up the situation, and that Corey Feldman promised to tell Corey Hames's story if something happened to Corey Hames. So since he died, then he wanted to keep his promise. Well, anyway, it had this. And then, so then I tried again, and I got this. And if you went to Corey Feldman's Twitter feed, it was a lot of people not very happy about it. It got the My Truth doc trending, and Corey Feldman was trending. So yeah, they were, but not for a good reason. And there are people who say that it was faked, that it was a scam. But most of the people, when I saw them saying that, they had like 10 followers or 0 followers, and maybe only 10 people that they followed, or somewhere up to 100, but not very many. So that made me very skeptical. It seemed like all the negative people that were claiming it was a fraud and fake all had that kind of demographic, and that's just unusual, So I thought it was weird. And so anyway, I don't know what's going to go on. It says they're going to provide access. Who knows? I don't know. But the truth will come out eventually. We'll see. This person had this, and this is a screenshot from this where it was actually being shown, and they had the live audience. And somebody pointed out, they said, well, but all the people in the live audience were like writers and involved in movies and Hollywood. And it's like, well, duh, those would be the people that he would invite. I mean, that's kind of like his people type thing. So it would be probably the kind of people who had maybe had the same experiences or similar experiences. So I can understand why they would be there. But anyway, so he really was not updating people, which was a little frustrating, because you would have thought he would have posted something on his own feed. The only thing he posted was like it was going to be 15 minutes late. And after that, then there wasn't anything else. So just thought that I would share this with you. I don't know. I don't think it's a scam. I think he's for real. I think he really was abused. And I think, same thing with Corey Haim. And I don't know why he did it this way. I know he said in order to recoup the expenses, I guess. I think there probably would have been a little better way of doing it, but maybe not. Maybe that was what worked best. And maybe they genuinely were hacked, because I can imagine there's some people who didn't want this information out. So I don't know. A lot of people were upset about it. I don't know. Tomorrow, tomorrow, which is today when you're watching this, there's supposed to be another showing about noon. We'll see. I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know if my ticket will allow me into that or what the case is. So I'll try it out and I'll see, and I'll let you know. Okay. So that's my update on that. I'm sorry this video doesn't have a whole lot to it, but I did want to point this out to you. Thank you, Laverne, for showing this to me. This is bizarre. There's this guy who takes a dead raccoon into this McDonald's and sets it on the table. And then he gets up and he leaves. He leaves the raccoon laying there. Can you imagine? What would you do if you're in a McDonald's, you work at McDonald's, and some guy comes in and puts a dead raccoon on the table? Oh, because raccoons, a lot of raccoons, they are known to kind of carry rabies. So you would have to really, you kind of wonder how they cleaned the table off. It makes me a little skeptical. I don't know about you, but it makes me want to carry my own, like, alcohol wipes with me when I go to places to eat like that. So yeah, this was in San Francisco, and I'm not going to play it for you. The guy that narrates it, well, that was talking about it, who videoed it, he just starts saying a bunch of nasty words and stuff. But he was stunned that somebody would do this, and so he uses a lot of profanity while he's describing this crazy person. But hey, San Francisco, that's what you got. So anyway, that's all I'm going to give you on this one. I'm sorry that it's a little short, but I really am kind of tired trying to figure out the whole Corey movie thing, and it just has been a long day. So anyway, I will see what I can come up with, and I hope Wednesday morning I'll have something a lot more interesting for you. So anyway, that's what I've got for you on this one. I want to thank you for stopping by, and I'll see y'all later, and watch out for those raccoons, okay?